Hello, this is Michelle Testimony. Happy Monday. This is early in the morning. Here, I got like 3:30 here. I just wanted to tell you a story that's similar to mine, similar to my biological father, and why I choose not to, you know, basically be in his life. My son don't know that man anyway, so my story is similar to hers, just similar. Um, the only difference is the domestic violence she went through, but anything else is more similar. And I will tell you the ending of it. Tell you a little bit more about my story after you hear hers. Oh, oh my glasses shining too.
Um, I didn't think I was ever going to have to talk about this or defend myself in this kind of way.
Oh, she wants to.
But there are some people, and quite increasingly so, that seem to think that they have the slightest clue about my past or what I've been through with the father of my kid. So I just want to say something to the people that have been continuously saying to me, "Oh, you fight for men's rights, but you're denying the most important ones." Blah 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 blah. The bullshit, whatever bullshit you're spewing from your mouth. I apologize. Lots of people don't know this part of my story because as soon as I share it, I feel like they try to discredit everything that I've done or I'm doing. But I just feel like it's necessary, so I'm going to say it once and I'm never going to talk about it again. The father of my kid is like the most traumatic and most abusive relationship I have ever been in my entire life. I choose not to go into detail because it's something I choose not to think about. But don't come at me talking about rights. Because I have a right to my own safety.
We all do.
I had a right to be safe during my pregnancy. I had a right to not fear for my life and my child's life every single day. I had a right for the father of my child's favorite game to not be, let's choke out my pregnant girlfriend until she wakes up covered in her own shit. I had a right to feel safe. I survived one of the most horrific people I've ever been around. When my daughter was 3 weeks old, I decided to leave him. An instance occurred. I waited for him to fall asleep. I strapped her to my chest. I put a duffel bag in my hand, and I walked to a train station. I left my abuser, my belongings, my furniture, my house. I left him everything because my safety and keeping my daughter in my care was more important. For those that don't know, I have a past with social services. I grew up in social services, obviously. So, they know me. So, for those that grow up in social services, you're stigmatized and you're at risk for losing your kid because you're watched really close. And so I made that choice for myself and my kid. I got an emergency protection order the very next day, in which I remained safe for about 10 months. 10 months after I had an emergency protection order against him, there was 2 court orders stating he couldn't come near me. I'll show you. He found me on the streets of downtown Calgary. Chased me down with a metal baton. For those that don't know what that is, it's the things that the police carry that... sorry. chased me down and beat me about an inch from my life. But not only that, left me there without calling for help. So when I tell you that my child is not a part of her dad's life, it is for a reason. Do you understand?
That's a good reason.
I shouldn't have to explain myself. If I breathe, sleep, shit, and eat men's rights, don't you think? Sorry. I'm allowed to have these kinds of feelings. Because when he went to trial, first of all, he was laughing at me the whole time I was reading my victim impact statement. Second of all, the detective failed to do his job, so instead of it being conspiracy to commit murder, it was assault with a deadly weapon causing bodily harm, in which he will most likely just get probation. So don't come at me talking to me about rights. And don't ask me why I still advocate for men, because one man did that to me, not all of them. But as a woman, I'm encouraged to share my story and heal through that. Men, a lot of the times, just coming clean and looking for support for what they've been through is harder than what they've actually been through than that situation, because of how stigmatized and because they're not allowed. I'm allowed to be a victim. I'm allowed to be a survivor. And men just aren't. And that's why I fight to change this. And that's why I believe in this movement, because I relate in many, many ways. I know what it's like to supposed to be that big, tough person, but then you have this one person that just makes you feel like the smallest, most pathetic person that's ever been. Strips you of everything you have. So don't tell me that I don't have a right to advocate or that my kid should be with her dad, because I know it's best.
Amen.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that was the end.
So, I didn't think that I was going to have to make this video, and
Okay,
I
yes.
apologize if I get
Yes, that's the end. Okay, now my story was my child's biological father. First of all, is a damn pedophile. Another thing is he's very dangerous to be around, and also he can be abusive like this. He have mental issues. Mm. Well, geez, I don't like to talk about him much, but he never hurt me like that. Uh, However, he has just threatened to take my life and all kind of crap. And it almost gotten so bad. When I was pregnant with my son, I was thinking about getting a restraining order. But thank God he didn't know where I stayed or lived or anything. He didn't know what time I get up and go to work and go to this train station. So I thank God for that. He never know my routine. The only thing I was with him, like every Friday night. I just used him for sex, to be honest with you. Instead of having multiple partners and all that kind of stuff, I choose to just have one. I just wanted to put up with one. I didn't want to have all them body counts like the other people do. So I just mess with him. And that was just only 5 minutes each time. I just do something with him and go on. That's the honest God truth. So yeah, he was nothing more to me than just a sex buddy or something like that, sex partner. But anywho, he has threatened my life. He has threatened to do other things too, also as well. Um, I had left when I left him alone when I found out I was pregnant with my son. So let me turn this fan on. So hopefully you stay asleep. So that's my story, even though it wasn't as dangerous as hers. I mean, because hers was brutal. Oh my God, hers was so brutal. But I kept my distance from that man. You know, if somebody threatening you, I say, at least take it serious. Take it serious, because your life is more precious and that baby's life is more precious, you know. And for you ladies that's in a domestic violence, man's too, find a way to get out. You know, just find a way. I know it's easy said than done. Oh, especially you have somebody on your tail like that, and then you have the justice system is fucked up. Excuse my language, but that's the truth. I am an African American woman, and the lady that you heard from is a Caucasian lady. And for a Caucasian lady to say this justice system is fucked up, yes, it's fucked up. So yeah, that is part of my story, and I know some of you guys may have a bad taste in your mouth. You know, some of you guys saying, "Oh, he should know his father" and all that kind of stuff. Blah blah blah. Well, my decision is I'm protecting my child's special needs. And the last thing I want is for that man to hurt my child. Now I would feel very bad if he hurts my child because I want my child to have some kind of relationship with his sperm donor. It's not gonna happen. Now if my child gets 18 and he has the right to look for him or whatever. But I was explaining to my child one day, why, why, why I choose to stay away, why I choose to get him to stay away. It's for my safety, and especially my child's safety, especially my child's safety, to not be around that type of drama, that type of mess. Okay, so I hate to say it like this. I don't care what anybody says, all that kind of stuff. It's my decision. I I'm protecting my child no matter what. Just like you protect your kids, I'm protecting my kids. I'm protecting mine. Well, happy Monday, and this is story time. One of my story times. All right, this is Michelle Testimony. Happy Monday, everybody. Bye.